A 20 rupee note is just for my baby's chocolate. Maybe a bottle of water after a 3-course meal. Would you believe that most of our nation lives on the price of a bottled water? Yes. 70% of the Indian population lives on an average daily income of just 20 rupees. Their children don't even dream of chocolates. Their struggling fathers don't dream of a 3-course meal. They don't even dream. Their struggle is to survive the day. Now let's listen to the hollowing noise of the wind of change. This is a story of a nation that learns to dream. Not just a nation where 70% of its people live in its villages.
Strategically, from an international level, rehab programs are aligned to United Nations initiative. If you look at the United Nations goals, the Millennium Developmental Goals, what we try to adopt is from these programs, like eradicating poverty and eradicating hunger, also universal primary education. We have aligned almost all our programs to the international Millennium Goals. And from a national level also, if you look at Indian government initiative, we have also aligned all our education, healthcare and economic development program to that initiative.
Give a man a fish, you have fed him a day. Teach a man to fish, and you have fed him for a lifetime. This is true for the vision of rehab. Sustainable dreams can only bring sustainable smiles. Rehab stands for the sustainable development of the people. It never stands for a day meal, but for a lifelong feast. Yes, here they begin to dream of a home, a healthy, bright future.
मैं चाहती हूँ मेरा इसमें योगदान हो, यहाँ की गरीबी हटे, यहाँ के बच्चे शिक्षित हो, ना कि अनपढ़ हो, सब अपने पैर पे पट के कुछ बने, कोई इंजीनियर, कोई डॉक्टर, कोई कुछ, हर चीज़ बने, IAS ऑफिसर बने, अफसर बने, सब चीज़ बने.
The multifaceted initiatives and programs of rehab made it to integrate developments in multi-layers of society.
आओ बच्चे तुम्हें सिखाए अच्छी आदत रोज की. उठना सोच को जाना डालो आदत रोज की समय से उठना सोच को जाना
The change is ignited with Rehab's initiative for education that aims to bring happiness across the villages. Rehab finds education as the most effective tool to achieve its goal of empowering the marginalized. It was like a dream to see no school dropouts in villages. In a short span of time, Rehab was successful to achieve its dream of children loving their school and stop failing in different standards. No school dropouts in villages now. Rehab rejoices finding the kids become curious over their uniform kits, smiles over new uniforms, proud over scholarships. Yes, a 20 rupee earner's boy now learns to fight for passion. The wind is blowing.
मैं चाहती हूँ कि और स्कूल में भी मैं पढ़ाती हूँ उस बच्चे को जब वहाँ से यहाँ आता है तो थोड़ा हम लोगों को भी हेल्प मिल जाती है इसलिए कि चूँकि वहाँ से बच्चा जानते हैं। पहले था कि वो कुछ नहीं जानते थे, उनके माता पिता उतना पढ़े लिखे नहीं थे, हम लोग कुछ भी देते थे तो वो जो है उसको याद करके नहीं आते थे। अभी जो है वो याद करके आते हैं और हम लोगों को सुनाते हैं। जो भी देती हूँ वो अच्छी तरह से वो मतलब याद करके आता है बच्चा और जो है हम लोगों को सुनाता है। हमें काफ़ी खुशी होती है।
Can you imagine a mother holding her shivering, feverish baby with no hospital or assistance around? All she could do is just sit and pray. Healthy life is now not just an upper classes cake. Rehab immunized the villages and people starts to avail treatments. Thousands benefit through hundreds of rehab medical camps. Rehab made wheels under the hospital. Today, hospital drives to the patient. Mothers begin to have fearless nights. Rehab helps the depressingly homeless people to find an economic solution themselves and learn to make money. A nation's economic thinking is not an overnight phenomenon. Rehab builds it through various vibrant programs. One of the most effective and important tools to make a society to grow itself is to empower its women. Guidance programs enable them to explore new paths of economic solutions as they were in deep crisis of lacking opportunities. Self-help groups formed by Rehab helped to improve the livelihood of the villagers, not as an individual, but as a powerful group of relentless hard work. The Economic Development Program for Rehab is an effort towards bringing financial sustainability among the poor people living in our villages in India. Now they walk alone with more dreams in their pockets. Self-help group program initiated by Rehab has a wide impact on these backward villages in India. Once, these villagers lived in dark caves with no rays of light. Now they find their light of hope. Interest-free loans empowered women to initiate micro-enterprises and come forward to participate in mainstream development efforts. All these development and welfare activities were the result of a relentless effort by Rehab in all aspects of Indian village life. Community centers formed to function as a nucleus of all activities of the villages are the classical example of finding Rehab's commitment to make the villages self-sufficient. Rehab helps a nation to dream. In a global perspective, yes, it supports UN Sustainable Development Goals. It is successful to build self-reliant villages by imparting knowledge through systematic educational programs, creating medical awareness, empowering women to gain economic growth, building an immune system to disaster impacts, sensitizing the people of the community to take care of their elders. Rehab is busy building villages, organizing them in different levels as it is pledged to achieve the objectives of its main program, Village Development Program. We have a duty to them. We serve, we help, and we become a part of nation building. It is more relevant today than before. We sought help from and partnership with government agencies and like-minded organizations to serve more and lead our efforts to strengthen our fellow poor in our villages. We know this nation begins to dream. The wind of change touching the deepest corners, the villages, never going to be the same again.